Hi, this is Superintendent of Schools Bill Olson with another school system update. Our October 1st enrollment for this year, for the 2016-2017 school year, is 5,131 students. That's approximately 50 students less than our enrollment last year during the 2015-2016 school year. Our enrollment at the elementary level continues to decline, but very, very slowly. What we do need to keep our eye on, however, is the future development, particularly in the southern part of town, of high-density apartment complexes. At the present time, there's a plan in review by the town for 282 units of 1, 2, and 3-bedroom units that are planned to be constructed in the southern part of town, and also another 28 townhouses over off Power Road. Now, there is a great potential for continued development in the future, and I'll stay in touch with our planning department and the town manager to make sure that we have adequate understanding of where these developments are taking place, when they're taking place, and the potential impact on our school system. In the last 2 weeks, we had a wonderful opportunity to visit some students, our freshman classes at Westford Academy with 3 school committee members, David Keel, Erica Cole, and Chris Sanders. We wanted to show the school committee members, and others would have liked to have attended but couldn't at that particular time. They wanted to see the One to World effort, the effort we are engaging in supplying Chromebooks to our students for their use in classroom activities. They can use them during the school day and take them home during the evening hours and use them there. And I think the committee members were impressed by what they saw. Kathy Huntley, the principal of the Abbott School, is conducting meetings with groups of students trying to encourage citizenship and citizenship participation at the Abbott School. Meeting with them at lunchtime, over lunch, to talk about issues in the school, what they'd like to see improved, anything that they'd like to see changed in terms of rules, really trying to engage the students in sort of the governmental legislative process, and I applaud Kathy for that effort. Recently, our principals and I, and Assistant Superintendent, met with the police chief and the fire chief. School systems are required at the beginning, or towards the beginning of each school year, to meet with public safety officials to discuss any updates on school safety procedures and protocols. We have an excellent working relationship with our public safety officials, and Chief Tom McEnany from the police department, Chief Joe Targ from the fire department had a wonderful conversation with us, and we openly shared ideas about enhanced school safety. Recently, I participated with some of our other administrators and staff in a screening of the movie Beyond Measure. This is a movie that has been brought to Westford for the screening by the Westford Education Foundation, and I want to thank Marianne Serafin and other members of WEF for bringing this documentary and thought-provoking documentary to our town. Beyond Measure is one of several films that deal with the structural need for change in public education based on the changing nature of work and skills required for workers, not only now, but what is anticipated in the future. A lot of food for thought. We had an excellent panel discussion, including some of our administrators, a student at the high school, a student from the Olin College of Engineering, who graduated, in fact, from that college, and Ruth Freeman, a 5th grade teacher at the Abbott School, who has been instrumental in developing a makerspace and working on specific project-based activities. It was a great night, and we look forward to other discussions within the school community and within the town in general. I want to congratulate Chris Gorham and some of the students at Westford Academy. I want to hold this book up for a minute. This is a book entitled Westford Academy Journal of History that was published recently by Chris, and it is a compilation of some of the best research papers that the staff at Westford Academy reviewed over the past year. And it's a fascinating, fascinating book. I would encourage you, if you're interested in a copy, to contact the high school to see if you can obtain one. As I say, recently published, and we're extraordinarily proud of Chris and the students for their outstanding work. I want to congratulate Westford Academy foreign language teacher Pat Rambha. Pat was recently recognized by the University of Chicago as one of the best educators in America. That notoriety is given to staff members as a result of students who are entering the University of Chicago and who have attended a particular school district. And in this case, a student, a former graduate from Westford Academy, nominated her for this recognition, and she in fact received the recognition. I just received a letter today from the University of Chicago, so congratulations to Pat. Next week I convene a committee dealing with the classroom of the future. We'll take a look at the current structure of education in America, what the present needs are in the employment market, how information and the knowledge-based economy is changing quickly, how the hyperconnectivity of the globe and countries and citizens around the globe is impacting the skills that our students will need to possess. And so I anticipate a number of meetings over the remainder of the year. We have Dr. Anita Greenwood joining us. She is the Dean of the College of Education at UMass Lowell. And facilitating the meetings with me will be Professor David Birnbach, who is a Professor of Innovation and Entrepreneurial Studies at the MIT Sloan School of Management. And so we look forward to some lively and engaging conversations with our staff members. We have about 30 staff members from our school system who will be participating in that committee. I want to thank Herb and Lori Cogliano for a very magnanimous donation of $10,800 to our school system to be used for the Teachers as Scholars program for professional development for our teachers. We greatly appreciate their very valued donation. And I'd like to remind people, those particularly who are CEOs or CFOs of companies, I've established an innovation fund this year to fund various project-based activities and innovation and creativity in our students, grades K through 12. And if you're interested in donating, please contact me, or if you want to send a donation, I'm glad to accept a donation of any amount that you might be willing to make. It could be sent to the Westford Public Schools in care of the Superintendent's Innovation Fund. And I appreciate your consideration of sending in a contribution. It'll fund some very interesting, stimulating activities for students. This is Bill Olson, Superintendent of Schools. I look forward to joining you the next time.